Hello and welcome to Midday Update. Coming up are the headlines for the day. 2,000 wild plants planted in South Al Sharqiyah Governorate. A groundbreaking solar desalination project in Oman to boost water reserves. Oman to develop industrial complex to help achieve zero carbon emissions. Musk says Twitter will charge $8 a month for blue tick. 14, including 3 children, shot on Halloween night in Chicago. South Korea fires 3 air-to-ground missiles in response to North Korea's launches. World Athletics announces nominees for Women's Rising Star. Hooksby Kurg emerged champions in Oman. Those are the headlines. Now for the local stories for the day. The Environment Department in South Al Sharqiyah Governorate implemented a cultivation campaign for 2,000 wild plants as part of the initiative to plant 10 million wild trees. Fatma Al-Mujahri, an educator in the Environment Department in South Al Sharqiyah Governorate, said the following. The campaign comes in cooperation with Liquefied Natural Gas Development Corporation as part of the initiative to plant 10 million wild trees out of interest in Omani wild plants. The campaign aims to increase the green area in the environment and positively affect mental and physical health, as it helps reduce pollution and the occurrence of global warming through the work of agriculture to enhance oxygen levels as a result of photosynthesis and enhance the principles of ecological balance. Oman is a hot and arid country where water has always been in short supply, but the groundbreaking research carried out by the National University offers new hope of replenishing the water reserves to a sustainable level. The project, which is funded by the Ministry of Higher Education and Research Innovation, is the result of a research carried out by the College of Engineering at the National University. The College of Engineering held a 2-day workshop, Solar Thermal Desalination and Essential Oil Distillation, with the aim of sustaining energy conversion not only to boost water reserves in the Sultanate, but also with a medicinal purpose. Professor Ahmed Hassan Al-Baluchi, the Dean of the College of Engineering, said the future of thermal energy through desalination and oil distillation depends heavily on creating awareness and empowering young people to realize that Oman needs the technology to combat shortage of water. He added that once the research project is implemented to reality, it would have capacity of generating job opportunities for graduates. He also said the College of Engineering is leading the thermal desalination research project and it has already involved a number of its students. Industry experts said that the project research will turn Oman's most arid towns into fertile land. Solar desalination is a technique used to remove salt from water by specially designed plants that use solar energy to boil seawater and capture the resulting steam, which is in turn cooled and condensed into fresh water. Oman plans to develop a comprehensive industrial complex in the country in line with international priorities of reaching net zero carbon emissions by 2050. A memorandum of cooperation was signed by the Ministry of Commerce, Industry and Investment Promotion with Valley Company to conduct a feasibility study about the industrial complex. Within the royal care of His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq on improvement of environment performance and curbing the impacts of climate change, 2050 has been set as a deadline to reach carbon neutrality. A national plan has been approved to achieve this goal, coupled with the establishment of Oman Sustainability Center to oversee and implement plans to achieve net zero carbon emissions. His Majesty the Sultan has also directed cooperation of all units of the administrative apparatus of the state with the departments concerned for the success of the efforts accorded for execution of the aforementioned national plan. The MoC was signed by Qais Mohammad Al Yusuf, Minister of Commerce, Industry and Investment Promotion, and Rogero Noguera, Regional Director for Marketing and Valley Company. The MoC was signed in partnership with the Public Authority for Special Economic Zones and Free Zones and National Programme for Investment and Exports Development. Those are the local stories. We'll take a short break and we'll be back with international news. Stay tuned.
Oman's largest online supermarket now has no minimum order limit. From grocery to household items, Rafiq has everything that you want. Enjoy worry-free shopping with over 8,000 products to choose from and get it delivered straight to your doorstep. Rafiq, you order, we deliver.
Welcome back to Midday Update. Now for the international stories. Tesla CEO Elon Musk on Tuesday announced a new version of Twitter Blue, where he planned to charge $8 a month for Twitter's subscription service with priority in replies, mentions, and searches. This announcement came after various media reports revealed that Twitter is planning to charge users $19.99 over 1,600 rupees over the new Twitter Blue subscription that brings extra features like edit and undoing tweets. Tesla CEO further added that the new service will get the users priority in replies, mentions, and searches, which is essential to defeat spam or scam, ability to post long videos and audio, and half as many ads. Price adjusted by country proportionate to purchasing power parity, he tweeted. Musk also said that the new service will give Twitter a revenue stream to reward content creators. The Twitter Blue subscription launched widely almost a year ago as a way to view ad-free articles from some publishers and make other tweaks to the app, such as different color home screen icon. At least 14 people, including 3 children, were shot when 2 people opened fire at people holding vigil on Halloween night in a busy Chicago corner in the U.S. state of Illinois, media reports said. It was an incident of drive-by shooting when 2 people traveling in a dark SUV opened fire on corner of California Avenue and Polk Street around 9:30 p.m., reported sources quoting police who added the vehicle after the shooting was driven away. The people had gathered there for a vigil and investigators are now trying to find the shooters, police added. In addition to the 14 people, another woman suffered injuries when a vehicle struck her as she tried to flee from the site. As per police, those among the shot are a 3-year-old boy, an 11-year-old girl, and a 13-year-old boy. The victims of the gun shooting are being treated at hospitals where 2 are critical, 5 serious, 6 good, and unknown for 1, police said on Tuesday morning. Addressing a news conference, Chicago Police Superintendent David Brown said people not involved in the vigil may have been at the corner at the time. There may have been others gathered for other various reasons, he said. It's a very common corner where people congregate and have different meetings and gatherings. In a shooting incident on Monday at a Halloween party in a home in Kansas City, a person was killed and as many as 6 others injured, police said. South Korea's military on Wednesday said that it has fired 3 air-to-ground missiles in the wake of missiles launched by North Korea. The missiles were fired into waters near the northern limit line at a distance corresponding to the area where the North Korean missiles struck, South Korea's military said in a statement, adding the exercise showed that Seoul would respond sternly to any provocations. South Korea's military said that its fighter jets fired 3 precision-guided missiles near the rival's eastern border. It said that the launches were in reaction to a barrage of North Korean missile tests earlier. South Korea said that one of the North Korean missiles landed near the sea border. This is the first time ever since the peninsula's division more than 7 decades ago that North Korean missiles landed close to South Korean waters. South Korea denounced North Korea's missile launches and called it an intolerable act, reported Yonhap News Agency. Seoul on Wednesday issued an air raid alert after North Korea fired short-range missiles. The news agency in South Korea quoted an official on the island saying that employees took shelter in a basement when the air raid warning for Yulang was broadcast on national television. President Yoon Suk-yeol convened a meeting of the National Security Council and condemned the unprecedented launches, which took place amid a period of national mourning for the 156 people killed in the Itaewon crowd crash at the weekend. Earlier in the day, the North launched the least 3 short-range ballistic missiles into the East Sea, one of which flew across its de facto maritime border with South Korea, according to the South Korea's military. The launches came just hours after Pyongyang demanded the United States and South Korea stop large-scale military exercises, saying such military rashness and provocation can no longer be tolerated. The Joint Chiefs of Staff said the missile firing from a site in or around northeastern coastal city of Wonsan was detected at around 8:51 a.m. Tensions are escalating in the Korean peninsula as Kim-led North Korea launched several missile tests, including one that flew over neighboring Japan this month. The United States and its allies responded with bombing drills. Those are the international stories. We'll take a short break and we'll be back with sports news. Stay tuned.
Oman's largest online supermarket, now has no minimum order limit. From grocery to household items, Rafiq has everything that you want. Enjoy worry-free shopping with over 8,000 products to choose from and get it delivered straight to your doorstep. Rafiq, you order, we deliver.
Welcome back to Midday Update. Now for the sports news. The World Athletics announced on Tuesday the 5 nominees for the 2022 Women's Rising Star Award. The list includes Kenya's runners Jacqueline Chepkoech and Faith Cherotic, South African shot putter Marine de Klerk, Jamaican hurdler Kerika Hill, and Serbia's javelin thrower Adriana Velagos. Besides their excellent performances in different youth competitions, some of them are already big names at senior level, as Chepkoech won the 3,000 meters steeplechase gold medals at the Commonwealth Games and Brussels Diamond League, while Cherotek finished third in the 3,000 meters steeplechase in the Diamond League final. Hooksby Cook from India emerged champions of the UTSC Gulf Hockey Fiesta 2022 that concluded at the Sultan Qaboos Sports Complex recently. The two-day fiesta witnessed close and exciting matches between 12 teams and 6 outfits coming from the region of India. Besides the main tournament, the event also hosted an inter-school tournament featuring Indian schools. There was a women's tournament too, with the national women's team making their competitive debut. The national women's team played against the visiting Dubai side. Hooksby Cook, comprising few internationals, stayed unbeaten in the tournament to be crowned deserving winners. The inaugural ceremony had Amit Narang, Indian ambassador to Oman, as chief guest, along with Marwan Jamal Juma, the president of the Oman Hockey Association. Narang lauded the efforts of the UTSC in promoting the national game of India and also offered India's full support to the Sultan of Oman as he prepared to host the inaugural edition of FIH Hockey 5's World Cup in January 2024. On the sidelines of the fiesta, there was also a cooking contest, and the event attracted a lot of families. Those are all the local, international and sports stories for the day. For more updates, stay tuned and keep watching TTV.
You've just heard the live feed from the TTV studios on TFM 95.4. Let's talk.